Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now we'll be doing the exercise number 3 on page number 66. So what do they tell us to do? Look at the expressions for introducing additional and contrasting points. Which ones are in the essay in the exercise number 1? Okay, so we will have some of the phrases that you can use to you can also use to describe the idea of what you're about to write. So we have right here introducing additional points. Moreover, what is more, similarly, we should also remember that additional points that we'll be using those phrases. About introducing contrasting points, we will write about using the on the other hand. However, having said that, and yet, okay, contrasting points and additional points, we'll be having some of the phrases. So now, in the text, in the writing, what did the writer use? So let's just go and find it. Okay, so we have, what can you find? During the break, I cannot find any phrases that the writer used in the paragraph 1, so we may not have to read it. But in the paragraph 2, we have some. At the middle of it, that it said we should also, oh yeah, that is right there, we should also remember the other groups that were the victims of violence and discrimination. So that right over there, we should also remember that is a phrase from showing additional points. So circle it, underline it. Okay. Next we have okay, that's it for the second paragraph. Moving on to the third paragraph, we will have we have, oh yeah, paragraph 3 we don't have any, but right at the beginning of the fourth paragraph, that is the phrase on the other hand. Yeah, very familiar, right? So that is the phrase for showing the contrasting points that you're about to describe about. And there is one more in the fourth paragraph that is said, what is more? Yeah, right here. Yeah. Immoral behavior which did not exist in for instance, cyberbullying has become a problem in the past few years. What is more, a decline in religious belief among many of today's industrialized countries means that children do not grow up with a strong moral code. So, what is more, for showing additional points, that is proving the writer's idea. Okay, so you have underlined it all right over here. I'll be writing it down. So first, it is the we should also remember. You can say that if you want to. We should also remember that. It can be a that. Then we have a on the other hand. Then we have a what is more. Okay, what is more? Now moving on to the writing tip. So the writing tip tells you to there is a clue for you down there. You can, if you want to write, using the expressions from the exercise number 3, you gotta memorize a few different expressions to introduce the additional or contrasting points. Try to avoid using the same expression for all the time, okay? So, a very helpful tip for you to write, because you know that you gotta memorize it. You have to memorize it, and you gotta choose out some of the phrases that you learn by your heart, so you can remember and use that in your writing, just like the example one in the exercise number 1. So learn few phrases so that you don't have to use it all over again. So the writing will be boring, and also like it is like out of control because of using so many times the same with only one phrase, okay? So learn more so you get more, okay? It is a lot more useful than ever. So probably that is it for tonight's episode of the show, The Learning English. Thank you so much for tuning in, and remember to tune in tomorrow's night lesson. It is also still a brand new one. We'll be doing again the essay opinion lesson, writing analysis, and we'll be having a brand new extra part. That is the exercise number 4. So you can prepare it for 24 hours. So I don't know which time will you be doing, but I don't care. I'll be fixing and correcting the exercise that you have done. You will have done, okay? So exercise number 4 will be your extra exercise. So just read the writing tip, then link those sentences together by using an appropriate phrase from the exercise number 3 to start a second sentence, okay? So just that easy. Just add some more words to the sentences so it is meaningful, okay? So tune in tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. on the show at Facebook page and YouTube channel. Goodbye. Good night. Bye-bye. Goodbye, good night. So, traditional drink. Yeah. It is Saturday. Go and enjoy the weekend. Good taste of nature. It is water.